Let me tell you a little story about a young man making a student film. For what felt like forever, I just couldn't come up with an idea that I was satisfied with for this film. For a long time, this film was going to be my love letter to Southampton. I was going to capture what it meant to people, find out more about its history, and say goodbye to the city that I had lived in for 3 years whilst being a uni student here. But it felt like this idea needed stakes. It felt like the idea was half-baked. I couldn't put my finger on it, but this idea was missing something. So I thought, how can I make this documentary really good? Well, there's an obvious answer. Just make it about me. To cut a long and boring story short, making this documentary has been a little like my love life. An absolute... Making a film is hard. Now I know that sounds rich, coming from a guy lying in bed. You see, making a film isn't the only thing that's hard right now. My mattress is also hard. Metaphor. This is Stuart, doctor, author, teacher, an all-round wonderful chap. And also, my very frustrated FMP supervisor. And this is me, uni student, hospitality worker, and my mum's favourite oldest son.
I can't honestly tell you how many ideas that Harry has been through. There are too many to remember.
I've been through so many ideas, I'm actually starting to feel a little naughty.
So Harry's initial idea was very much about a sense of place and identity within the city. He wanted to think about his own journey over the past 3 years.
But I came to realise that was boring and nobody cares.
So what's the film called again?
Throughout the whole process of making this documentary, I wanted to be front and centre of the camera, as I am kind of right now. This was a problem.
Hello. Harry is not the easiest to work with. It feels like whenever you press record, he kind of just forgets how to act like a normal human being.
I'll be frank with you. Hello, I'm Frank.
In a media environment, Harry, idiot. One day we were going to do a shoot and I asked Harry to pick up a battery from uni for a light. Pulls out what I asked him to get, except it wasn't what I asked him to get. It was a battery charger, but no battery. Why? Harry is a pain in my bottom.
As Jamie so harshly put it, and with me being the star of this documentary, I desperately needed to improve my presenting skills if I wanted any chance of it being any good. So I went out and made a plan. I decided I'm going to seek some advice from a group of people who are quite often at the mercy of an audience. Stand-up comedians. But this was not the only reason I was seeking their advice. I thought, why not put it to the test? So in this documentary, I will be filming my first ever stand-up routine to a live audience. Which is why I made a visit to a comedy club in Totton, the Attic. So we're here today so I can interview some comedians and get some advice. So when I do stand-up comedy, I don't act like a total idiot.
I've been a stand-up, I think, probably 2 months or so.
This is my second ever gig.
I've been a stand-up since December.
Last July, so less than a year.
Cool. So, how did your first time go?
Stand-up. Stand-up? Okay, right, that's a whole different question.
I think clenching my bum cheeks is the best way to describe it.
I am blessed with being autistic.
Looking back at it, I just did not come across as natural.
I've seen so many people do work in progresses and things like that and go, well, that was a crap joke, nobody laughed at that, but oh well, let's try another one, shall we? And everyone just laughs at that because you're laughing at yourself. Yeah. So it's that whole smile and the whole world smiles with you type thing. God, I'm so cheesy.
I liked it. I'm going to put it on my wall. No, I won't. Any parting advice for me before my first...
Just enjoy yourself, man. Just go out and whatever you think is funny will be funny. You've got to laugh at your own stuff when you're writing it, or if you think of something.
Make sure you've got clean hands.
COVID is gone.
Well, no, but it's important.
Is that important for
After
comedy?
you go to the bathroom, always up before and after, wash your hands.
Don't let anybody dull your sparkle. Just go and fucking do it.
No, just as they say, just go out there, prepare, and go out there and just enjoy it.
Thanks
No, thank you.
No worries.
Good luck. I've got to wash my hands first.
Oh,
Over time, the idea has evolved naturally, and actually it's become much more personal about Harry's journey as a potential comedian.
I would say that my current idea is... What did I put?
Nothing.
Oh.
And that taps much more into his persona within the classroom.
My current idea is about me becoming good on camera, me documenting how disastrous this whole documentary experience has been, interviewing stand-up comedians, doing stand-up comedy myself, and just making the best documentary Solent University has ever seen, pretty much.
Harry's journey has been really fascinating to watch from a supervisor's perspective, because he's really taken ownership of what this actually is and taken it in a direction which is personal to him and really meaningful as well.
Aw, thanks Stuart. But now is no time to get soppy. This is very serious. I had a stand-up routine to perform after all, and people were actually turning up.
This was everything my life had been building to. I had the chance to prove that I could be funny, I could perform to a crowd, and most importantly, that I could perform in front of cameras. And I wasn't about to let anyone down. Hopefully. Anyways.
I hope this goes well, because I'm very nervous.
Would you like to down a bit quickly?
Don't try this at home, kids.
That was the worst attempt I had ever seen.
Hi guys. So this isn't going to be like a normal stand-up routine, because you all know who I am. So if I ask, what's your name, you'll either do one or two things. One, you'll take offense, and I don't mean one of those like wooden things that separates people's gardens. Or it's two, you look at me like I'm a weirdo because I'm the one who invited you here. So I've got some party blowers, and so I need my first volunteer. All right. Basically, you can blow it once, and you have to decide when in the show is like a good comedic time to blow it. I don't know about you guys, but I can't walk around my house without stepping on like some breadcrumbs or like wrappers. But recently, for some reason, I keep stepping on condoms. So you might be thinking, oh, typical uni students having the stuff all the time. But, but actually, I live with the sort of people who think it's funny to blow up, they fill up their condoms with water and just leave them around the house. So that's why we just have loads of condoms around the house. Which actually leads me on to my next point. These condoms that my friends ordered and gave to me, they actually, if we get a close-up cameraman, they're all Christmas themed. So, firstly, my first thought was, I don't think this is what like Jesus wanted, to celebrate his death or whatever it was. You must know that you're having sex at Christmas time if you're buying Christmas condoms, because otherwise your partner or whoever it is going to think you're a proper weirdo when you pull out condoms that say "'tis the season" on it and it's fucking March. Like, I'll give you a good deal if you want them, because I'm not going to use them. No, because it's not Christmas, it's not Christmas. So thanks for coming everybody. I think it went okay. I hope you had a good time.
So how do you think Harry did today?
I think Harry did quite well. I didn't expect it to be as structured. I mean, I don't know if that says a lot about Harry, but I enjoyed it, and I didn't think I would.
I thought Harry's show was absolutely riveting.
I thought it was the best comedy show ever. Can you stop pointing that gun at me now?
Did you think he did anything badly?
Oh, he did many, many things bad.
How long's this bit?
Yeah, I felt like he could have probably thought through what he was going to say first. I felt like he probably had it all written out, but perhaps try and practice it first.
He hit me. No, he should have probably been louder and owned the stage more.
I was very turned on.
Okay, thanks Josh. I don't think my performance was terrible, nor do I think it was amazing. I'm not sure I could even tell you what impact it had on my presenting skills. But do you know what I do know? I think maybe I did turn this film into a love letter to Southampton, after all. It may not be explicitly about Southampton, but this stupid mess of a film shows all the reasons why I have loved living in Southampton. I've been able to visit new places, meet exciting new people, let my creativity flourish in the most stupid way I could possibly conceive, and just have a nice old time with other like-minded students. When I started uni, I didn't think I'd even drink alcohol. Now I'm addicted. I didn't think I'd make as many friends as I have, or have as busy a social life as I do. I guess what I'm trying to say is, when things don't go the way you planned or expected, it doesn't mean they are not still worthwhile. So maybe, just maybe, this film wasn't a catastrophe. Only joking, it was terrible. Roll those credits.
I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I go out, well I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home.